CMD Boxing Reports, Ronell Higg reporting here, and I am back at it for the boxing fanatics. So, Jose Benavidez versus Terence Bud Crawford. Boy, what a fight. You know, I remember hearing that some boxing fans didn't think that this fight here was worthy because they knew that this would be the fight that Bob Arum had planned for Crawford after he had lifted the WBO strap from Jeff Horn. So a lot of these fans thought that, you know, this would be a very poor choice of an opponent for Terence Crawford to make, you know, his first defense against. And it's not because they believe that, you know, Jose Benavidez is a bum. Oh, no, not at all. But because of his conditioning, you know, with him being shot, you know, right above the knee and all, and they looked at him as a wounded soldier, you know, who shouldn't be in battle with the fighter like Crawford's caliber. However, there are some fans, you know, that believes Jose Benavidez is going to be food for a lot of the other big names at the welterweight division. Well, I could kind of agree, you know, especially after seeing him, you know, get battered and knocked out, you know, in the later rounds by Crawford. And plus, with that now bum leg of his, I mean, really, after seeing those x-rays, you know, of his leg and seeing those screws and hardware, you know, all up in his leg, you know, I must agree when it was said that his leg will never be 100% again. And I should know because right now I has 4 nails in my ankles, you know, after getting ran over by a forklift while at work. Boy, that was ugly. I mean, my foot was dangling. It was actually dangling off my leg, all right? Like it was about to separate. So, hey, they had to detach it by, you know, put it in some hardware. However, I was told that I'll never be the dude I used to be. Yep, they said I'll never be 100%. So I could relate to Jose Benavidez's situation. I mean, some people may say, well, if he was told that he'll never be 100% again, and he was told that, you know, his boxing career is over, then why the heck is he still trying to box? Well, it's like this. Jose Benavidez is in denial on what he was told. Believe me, because I'm in the same boat as he's in, you know, because when I was told the exact same thing by the surgeons, the therapists, you know, hey, I looked at them in disbelief. You know, I said to myself, I'm going to go back doing the things I was doing before my leg got ran over. You know, I'm going to go back playing basketball, football with the boys, and, you know, do some running. I'm also, you know, going to go back to work. Yep, I'm going back to work because, you know, the job I have, I really enjoys it. However, I'm going to go back, you know, to work and, you know, put in about 30 to 35 hours overtime. Yeah, right. I tried to play basketball. Oh, man, I was nowhere near the same player I used to be. Heck, I can't even run like I used to. And I definitely can't put in, you know, the overtime like I used to. Man, like if I tries to put in like 8 hours overtime, you best to believe I'm a feel it in the ankles. And half the time I can't even make it into work. So, you know, what I do now is just take it easy and face reality that I'll never be the same person again. You know, I'm not 100%. And for my man's Jose Benavidez, he's going to have to do the same. Now, I'm not going to try to discredit Terence Crawford's victory over Benavidez, you know, because really, Jose Benavidez was putting up a real good strap against Crawford in the early rounds. In fact, I was on the edge of my seat whenever Benavidez would catch Crawford with them crisp, flush counters. I mean, really, he was catching Crawford flush on the chin with some of them, you know, shots. And to be frank with you, I had the fight close, you know, heading into the like middle rounds. Boy, what a fight. However, some boxing fans thought that Crawford was going to blow right through Benavidez like Hurricane's Michael, leaving nothing but destruction behind and all. And by the way, my prayers go out to the ones who were affected by the hurricane in Florida. However, I bet those fans who underestimated Benavidez was watching this fight with their eyes wide as grapefruit and with their mouths wide open like the Lincoln Tunnel. Yeah, like, damn, this is something I did not expect. Yeah, they was in shock. But to, be frank with you, I like the interview and everything that was given. Some people wants to hear Crawford call out Earl Spence and whatnot. Now, from what I heard, how all this stuff here got started between Crawford and Earl Spence, there was a conversation between Earl Spence and Crawford, and I guess they was talking about fighting each other, when he gets to the welterweight division. And Earl Spence told Crawford, hey, you win a title, and hey, I'll fight you. Okay, he got the title, and then Earl Spence, went left, he went left field. Okay, he came up with something else. So that's how this, whole thing got, started. Look, these guys talked already. All right. I mean, it's like, what more do you want to hear? And, Terence Bud Crawford had been told people that, look, that's not his job. All right. That's their job to do. All right. He doesn't call out fighters. OK, I mean, like he said before, he told one YouTuber that, hey, whoever they put in front of me, that's who I face. That's their job, not mine. And then he just walked away. OK, that been out. So I think people is like trying to instigate something, trying to say that it's Crawford who's scared of Earl Spence because he won't mention his name. Nah, he never did mention anyone's name. Not really. I mean, like the man said tonight, whoever Bob Arum and Top Rank put in front of him, hey, he been said that's their job. All right. And we all know, Earl Spence, hey, that's my guy. I know he's a pretty good fighter and all, but man, something about this dude, he always like stalking Terence Bud Crawford, man. I mean, he's watching his every move. The build up for the fight that happened Friday at the post, we all seen it with them swinging and pushing each other. And Earl Spence types up, oh, it's unprofessional. Well, don't you think being drunk in public is unprofessional, Mr. Earl Spence? I mean, he came to the fight already tipsy. All right. I mean, couldn't even get his line straight. All right. During the interview, dude, you was drunk in public. That's unprofessional as well. So anyways, that's my take on this CMD boxing reports, and I'll catch you on the next one.